Hey guys, what's going on? New update on the Tigers. They suck. What the hell, man? I got some reaction to it. I got some analysis. I cracked open a Bud Light. Drink them if you got them. I definitely am. Stressful day of work. Trying to enjoy some Tigers. I didn't check the score at all. I just got home. I watched the highlights of it. I'm like, what the hell? I'm trying not to swear too much. I don't want Mark to edit this too much. But yeah, this is unacceptable dog shit. We got some more concerning numbers to look at here, but let's get into this. Let's talk about offense and key performers. Oh, the Tigers lost. It was 9-4. That was the final score. I should have opened with that. But anyways, Luke Keeschel led the charge with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs, his second straight 3 RBI game since returning from the injured list, boosting his batting average to 393 in his first 9 MLB games. Brooks Lee and Alan Rodin each launched solo home runs and scored twice. Austin Martin belted his first career home run, adding more firepower to Minnesota's offense. Ryan Jeffers contributed 2 hits, 1 run scored, and an RBI. We'll talk about the Tigers' offense here. Spencer Torkelson hit a solo homer, his 24th of the season, keeping Detroit in the fight early. Zach McKinstry followed with a solo shot to pull the Tigers closer. Blue, that's his 10th of the year. Kerry Carpenter blasted 2-run homer, his 20th of the year, briefly putting Detroit ahead 4-3. Pitching performances. This is interesting stuff. Pearson Ole struggled early, giving up 4 runs and 4 hits across 2 2/3 innings. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Thomas Hatch, relief, win-loss, 1-zip. Steady relief effort with 4 1/3 scoreless innings, allowing just 2 hits and striking out 3. Jack Flaherty is now 6-11 with today's loss. He endured a rough outing, 4 2/3 innings, 6 runs, 5 earned, and 8 hits. Let's take a look at the flow of the game. Early advantage, Twins jumped ahead with Keishel's 2-run double and Brooks Lee scoring on a wild pitch, establishing a 3-0 lead. Detroit rallied in the third inning. The Tigers went ahead 4-3 with solo homers from Torkelson and McKinstry, followed by Carpenter's 2-run blast. So Tigers do this. They have a little explosion in a single inning, but it reminds me of Tigers teams of the past where if they're not hitting home runs, they're not scoring, and they can't manufacture runs anymore. They were so good at that for the last year. And now it's just like they just don't know how to get guys to home plate. It's a mess. It's a mess. But the Twins responded to Detroit's little rally. Minnesota regained the lead with an RBI doubles from Jeffers and Keeschel in the 5th, and followed with homers from Martin and Rodin in the 6th. Final blow. A Tigers bullpen shaky moment in the 7th allowed another run before the game was put away. Implications of this. With the loss, Detroit's lead in the AL shrank from a season-high 14 games to just 6. As other contenders kept pace, Keishel's breakout return from injury continues to be a major storyline as he keeps delivering dynamic offensive performances. So yeah, if I'm a Minnesota Twins fan, I'm excited about that young man. But to recap, final score, Twins 9, Tigers 4. Tigers offense, Carpenter home run, 2 RBIs. Torkelson and McKinstry both had solo home runs. God, crappy outing from Flaherty. I don't need to bring that up again, but anyways, let's look at some of the defensive breakdowns. The positives: Matt Vierling had a couple solid reads in center field, tracking on a deep fly ball in the left center gap in the second inning to limit extra bases. His range and first step were sharp throughout the game. Zach McKinstry, clean defensive effort, turned a slick double play in the 4th and showed good footwork around the bag. Carson Kelly made a strong throw to second base in the first inning on a steal attempt, although the runner beat it. He also managed the pitching staff well despite the rough outing from Flaherty. Well, he didn't manage it too goddamn well because they gave up 9 goddamn runs. Christ. Jack Flaherty's pickoff move. The negatives. Let's get to the negatives. Jack Flaherty's pickoff move was exposed on the base paths. He allowed several leads and stolen bases that put pressure on the defense early. Miscommunication between Carpenter and Vierling in the 5th inning allowed a bloop double by Jeffers to drop in, which should have been caught with better communication. Shortstop Javier Baez or Ryan Kreidler, the middle infield was a step slow in the crucial fielder's choice in the 6th inning that allowed a runner to reach and extend the inning. Baez's range hasn't been elite this year, and it showed in a grounder up the middle that Keeschel turned into an RBI double. We got more on Javier Baez. We got more. We got to talk about this guy. It seems like he's kind of cooling off, just to say the least. It seems like his early season heroics have kind of faded. Notable situational lapses on Keishel's second RBI double. The Tigers' infield played him shallow, expecting a bunt or contact swing, but he laced it down the line. The infield positioning seemed misaligned with how hot Keishel's bat has been. The bullpen allowed a run to score on a sac fly that might have been friended with a stronger throw from right field. Parker Meadows' arm strength has been questioned, and that play added fuel. Okay. What else we got here? Let's look at the Tigers' bullpen performance. Oh, I'm depressed. One more drink for Tommy. I got a few of these tall boys. I'm going to be hitting that up tonight. Detroit's relievers combined for 4.2 innings of relief after starter Jack Flaherty departed early. Their outing featured a mix of shaky moments and bright spots in the game that ultimately slipped away. Reliever breakdowns. Tyler Holton, 1 inning pitch, allowed 2 earned runs on 2 hits. He struggled to regain momentum following Flaherty's shaky start. Tommy Kahnle gave up 1 earned run, walked 3 batters, and struggled with control under pressure. Brant Herter, 1.2 innings pitched, came in and stabilized things, tossing 1.2 scoreless innings, allowing no base runners. An important positive amidst turmoil. Will Vest closed out the bullpen work with 1 clean inning, no hits, walks, or runs, a steady and efficient effort. So, final thoughts on this. The bullpen showed vulnerability early, especially with Holton and Kahnle, allowing crucial middle inning runs. Herter and Vesper had strong performances, limiting damage and offering signs of bullpen depth and reliability. Overall, Detroit's bullpen was a key contributor to the game's outcome, able to stop Minnesota's momentum, despite flashes of competence. Now, let's go. We're going to do something a little new here, a new little fucking segment here. Hold on a second. I don't want you guys to see all the porno I'm searching for. Okay. There we go. Anyways, let's look at some Twitter reaction. Jeff Rieger, noted staple of 97.1 of the ticket. For all the improvements Javi Baez made this season, the last strikeout reminded Tigers fans the last 2 seasons, feet out of the zone. We'll take a look at that soon enough. Chris Castellani, this guy's good. He runs the Locked On Tigers podcast. He does a good job. I like Chris. Definitely follow him if you're a Tigers fan. They might be tipping pitches. The only explanation I have for how every single player is bludgeoning everything we throw. That was in reference to the Twins game and how they were teeing off on Flaherty and the bullpen. Thought Flaherty looked as good as he'd looked in months in his last outing. The inverse today, utterly miserable mistake to keep him in this game. Jed, a Tigers fan from across the pond, had to say, if you think it's unrealistic or I'm being negative, that's fine. I don't see how they hold this division with this bullpen. There's 2 usable guys down there. The Twins traded 15 guys and have guys coming out of the pen throwing 98, and they're still trotting out Tommy Kahnle out there. Riley Green's last 30 games, 180 batting average, 210 on-base percentage, 420 slugging. Brutal. 119 at-bats, 22 hits, 8 home runs, 4 walks, 13 runs, 49 strikeouts. Unbelievable. More on Riley Green's strikeouts momentarily. How do we fix the Tigers? The Tigers have lost 6 of the last 7 series after winning 21 of the first 30 series. This guy here, I forgot what his name was, some meme. When you see this guy, you can see he's been crying. His eyes are very red. It's very sad. My eyes are going to be fucking red, mostly because I'm going to be guzzling fucking Bud Light all goddamn night. Anyways, Riley Green, MLB strikeout record tracker. Mark Reynolds, MLB record 223. Riley Green, plus 3 today. Today, 153. Games remaining, 46. Yeah, let's see if our boy Riley can match that record. You never know. But let's talk about Javi Baez. This is from Chris Castellani again. Let's take a look at this strikeout feet out of the zone. This is a sweeper by Topa, and I don't know what the hell but look how far away from the plate the catcher plays this. And look, Javi still swings at it. Just check this out. Look at that. Okay, let's see if we can pause it. Okay, you see that ball is all the way out there, and he's gearing up to swing. Look how far outside the zone that is. Good God, it's like a little league. Holy Moses. All right, that was pretty bad. Javi Baez stinks. Riley Green stinks. Everything stinks. Matt Vierling stinks. They all stink. Tigers drop a series to the bad Twins. Detroit is 30-30 in their last 60. Guardians just 6 games back now for first place. Took Cleveland just 24 games to make up 9.5 games on Detroit. And the Tigers decided to punt away a chance at the deadline to get better. Embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This stinks. Like Jed said, I don't know how we keep this train on the tracks. You got Cleveland breathing down our necks. These next few series are going to be very, very important. I know the tone has shifted a little bit. I try to be more positive about the Tigers, but they're really giving me reason to worry. I mean, they went on a little tear there. They won 6 out of 8, but these games have been brutal. Their bullpen is falling apart. Harris added absolutely no offensive help. The guys he's picking up are not difference makers. It's bad. Some Tigers fans are holding out hope for Max Clark and Kevin McGonigal. I don't know about that, man. We'll talk about the Tigers prospects in the next episode. I think we'll break down some of the performances at high A ball and see where those guys are there. Hopefully these guys will be in the Tigers uniform sooner rather than later, because damn, we need the help right now. It's looking bad. All the momentum from 2024 seems to have petered out. Tigers are really struggling right now. I know they're still 6 games up, but there's a lot of baseball to play, and the Tigers do not look like they're prepared at all. I don't know what's going on. But the vibes are bad right now. But, yep, that's all I got for you guys for right now. Sorry, I wish it was a more positive episode to talk about. I still like to drink. Oh, god damn, I got beer all over my beard. But that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Detroit Fan Forum. Subscribe to everybody. Me and the guys are going to be putting out a lot more content. Hopefully we'll have more positive and heartwarming and happy stories to tell. But for right now, this sucks. But, yep. Thanks for watching again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Go Tigers!
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.